Hello, this is Itai Levitin doing a Dow Jones technical analysis for Forex Live. And we've got on the 4 hour time frame, we've got this bear flag, one touch point here at the top on 27th of January, a second one on 1st of February, and at the bottom, we've got the 20th of January here with the pivot point of 33,031. Here we had another one close enough to it, 7th of February. And here we broke down. We're retesting and possibly retesting again. We've also got the black line, which is a 20 EMA. But what's interesting here is that we are anticipating and planning possibly a busted bear flag. If a 4 hour candle closes within, again, like this one, within the bear flag, and for those that are looking for more confirmation, two consecutive 4 hour candles closing within this channel, which is a bear flag, then most likely it's looking good to take a long, and it would be a very interesting and bullish opportunity. Uh, if we would do something like that, and no one assures you if it'll work or not, we're always working on probabilities and reward versus risk. But if it re-enters, and let's say it happens, let's say someone enters even just about above the 34,000 round number, okay, having two candles on the 4 hourly candles closing within the channel as mentioned. Then I can take my stop. Even you see, even these lows, I can take I can take a far stop, like a distant stop. Okay, let's say 1%. Okay, that gives me a lot of slack to 33,659. Okay, a lot of space, and I can easily go for a 2.5 to 1 trade where the price visits back towards the top of this channel just before it creates another touch point. This is an orientation because we don't know exactly when that will happen. But those that want to go for a more inspiring one, of course, paying a price of a lower probability to win in order to win a higher reward versus risk potential, they can also say, okay, you see this 12th of February candle and low. So I'm going to go just below that. So I'm fine. I don't need below these. I don't need 1%. I'm good with 7.5%. Okay, and then already without moving my target, I'm already at 3.37, which is a very nice trade. And you can play around with that. That's up to you, according to your style. Some would have actually even go to look at 1 hour candles and look at a closer stop. And just for as a last example, I can still go to a 0.61, making my stop at 33,793 below the 800. So I like to go below round numbers and not above them if I'm going long. And that's already over a 4 to 1. So I'm targeting a 2.5% profit for a risk of 0.6 potential loss. Okay. Do read the post that contains this video and look at what is the logic of the busted patterns. Basically, in short, because people will be taking a short on this retest. Okay, people will be taking a short when the price is around that 20 EMA. People will be betting that because it crossed down, it's not going to re-enter, and they're going to be selling short again. And then, when it re-enters the channel, a lot of those short sellers, which is the majority because of this pattern, they are quick to cover. Covering means you have to buy in order to cover your short position. More buying pressure, it expedites the rally up. And then because it's then basically the channel reapplies itself, then people are looking at the top band, they're looking at the mid, at the center of the channel, which could be a point for taking partial profit. which also is a nice reward versus risk because from that area, it's also about 1.25% for 20 points. That's some good dough for the long positions. So this is an interesting something to watch. The busted patterns can introduce a very lucrative and attractive reward versus risk for those that catch it on time. Don't catch it too early. You want to see that a candle closes. Otherwise, you just might be got trapped and trapped and trapped all day on this border. Okay, so have a balance between patience and going for a high reward versus risk. Always have a stop, of course, as we mentioned. Thank you, and do visit Forex Live for some views where we've got some original takes and views and trade the Dow Jones at your own risk.